a super soldier. So he was hitting the way
he's
he
not
was
Batman,
throwing them with that shield. That's killing them. And then the way he was kicking people in the head. Like. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I wasn't, I'm playing dead.
He kicked. I mean, and he kicked a few of them off the boat.
Yeah.
I guess you could say he knocking them hell out. He got that NyQuil punch.
Dog, you're dying. No, you're dying, bro. Yeah, you're dying.
Then how did they make it off the elevator? Because
I would have played.
I don't think he was hitting them as hard.
I'm not sure.
But some of them dudes on that boat, he kicked them like 15 feet, and then they hit the metal railing. I'm like, they're dead.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you're right. They didn't want you to show that part.
So for me, like I said, Civil War.
Yeah.
The fight between all three of them.
Yeah.
Then this one, the elevator scene.
Yeah.
I really love that one. Cool. And then it has to be Endgame.
Endgame, what part?
What the fuck? Probably the like strap up part and everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's like where.
Does anybody want to get off?
Yeah. Before we get started. Just to let you know that I know what's going on.
I'm about to say that next time I'm in a crowded elevator.
Oh, if they know, they know. They're going to get off. Let me off.
Does anybody want to get off?
Yeah, you're right.
I think like each scene like that kind of just showcases you like who Captain America really was.
Yeah.
You know, like especially like in Endgame, him strapping up. It's like, okay, well, I'm used to him always never giving up.
Yeah.
He's always going at the enemy and everything like that. So
that's so true. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you are watching this. I am Dom Cruz.
It's your boy Keese, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier.
Oh, damn. You got that Team U arm at home?
Timu?
I'm about to find one. I know it's Team U. You ain't see the Super Bowl commercial or Timu.
Timu.
They spent millions of dollars.
I bet they
Super
did.
Bowl
I bet they
commercials
did.
to tell us how to pronounce it.
Oh well, no.
It was always.
Yeah.
What episode was that? What we was talking about buying that, getting the shot, the Winter Soldier.
It was like an episode last year. We were talking about doing crime, and you would just rob banks as Captain America.
Wasn't that when we was reviewing the show?
No, it was like last year, I think, sometime. We was just rambling on about shit.
I gotta run back those episodes.
Yeah, you need to before they get deleted. Or I get a contract and this gotta go.
So we was wild in here. Oh, hell no.
These were just hypotheticals.
Right. I was just building the chemistry, getting to know each other.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but this week we are saying what's real about Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Any initial thoughts about this?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, still,
sensational.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of fighting too.
A lot of fighting.
It was a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
But I like Civil War a little bit better. Like after watching Civil War, I put that over this because I'm like, damn. Just a fight scene between him and Iron Man was like
him and Iron Man, or all three of them.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Made me like forget about.
I will say that as a cold ass fight scene.
It's heartbreaking.
It is. It's heartbreaking.
Give me back my shield. That's how you know you got your ass whooped. Give me that shield don't belong to you, and he just dropped it. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Yeah, they just jumped him. I'd have just stayed out of it, bro.
Yeah,
because you're not about to beat this.
Cap
He's
was
super ninja.
Real asshole for that.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's your boy, but your boy was wrong.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to stay out of it. Yeah.
You got to stay
for
out
real,
of it.
though, yeah. So Captain America Winter Soldier was up against Hellboy, Walking Tall, Leprechaun 2. So at the end of the final results, Leprechaun 2 never had a chance at 0%. Walking Tall, 0%. Hellboy's at 40%, and Captain America, of course, was at 60%. It was a sweep through. Did anybody have any doubts?
I didn't have any doubt, but I was like, damn. I was at a crossroads. So I was like,
you voted for Hellboy, didn't you?
No. I voted for this, but I really like Ron Perlman and Hellboy.
Yeah.
That first Hellboy was dope as hell. Like, that's nothing to be like slept on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have been mad if Hellboy won.
Right, yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
Because visually during that time they made it look right, like perfect.
Yeah.
just like the characters, being introduced to the characters, being blind, not knowing about Hellboy, things like that, and then like running in the comic book store, like, oh, okay, this is who Hellboy is, or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. If I can shout out to Tony, he hit me up. He was like, I accidentally pressed Johnson Family Vacation. I said, dog, it don't matter.
I did too, but I know Q.
Hey, that shit sucks when you accidentally hit the wrong one.
Yeah.
Like,
man.
no.
Yeah. Well, sometimes in cases this matters, but this is like the Sixers winning that one against the 0-1 Lakers. It don't matter. You won a game, that's fine. We still win it. It don't matter. You just stopped the inevitable. That's all you did.
It'd be all right.
Yeah, Winter Soldier still gonna sweep through. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. Screenplay by Stephen McFeely, Christopher Markus, I think is his name. Producer obviously is Kevin Feige. Starring roles: Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, Cobie Saunders, Frank Grillo, Emily VanCamp, Hayley Atwell. If that's not a goddamn. First of all, why is Sam Jackson at the bottom? They disrespectful, but anyway.
He's probably at the bottom because he wasn't the star of the movie.
Yeah,
so what they like to do is they like to put the and or featuring when they're like a huge star, but they weren't the star of the movie. So you're going to let Chris Evans get his shine.
Right, of course.
But then
that makes
you're
sense.
going to let everybody else go, and then you're going to go last, and your shit going to say like featuring or and or something.
Okay. But he's Toby Jones. I don't know who that is. Jenny. And then Robert Redford, didn't Samuel Jackson. Yeah, right. Release date is April 4th, 2014. 136 minutes. Budget. Anybody want to guess the budget?
The budget?
Yeah, just the budget. You said,
120?
120. Actually, that's pretty good. There's no CGI. Think about that.
No CGI.
Everything is practical.
And the budgets was getting crazy after like fucking 2012.
Yeah, no,
budgets
I'm going to
being
say,
wild.
I'm going to just go with 100. Even.
Close. So 170.
170?
That's not
150
bad.
was my next one.
Yeah, but that's not bad for a non-CGI movie that was just all practical. Box office obviously is number one in the box office. That's not even up to the judgment. But what do you think is number two?
Number two at this time?
I'll give you the top 10. So Need for Speed, Non-Stop, Sabotage, Mr. Peabody, Muppets, The Grand Budapest, God's Not Dead, Divergent, and Noah.
I'm going to go with Need for Speed.
You?
Yeah.
I think it had its run and then fell off after.
So Need for Speed is number 10. It made $2 million that week.
What is it, Grand
Divergent
Budapest?
10.
Who?
Grand Budapest?
It's Noah, of course.
Noah?
God movie, yeah. At $22 million, but Winter Soldier debuted at 120. It did 120 its first week.
Opening weekend?
Yeah. That shit crazy,
almost
bro.
got the money back immediately.
Immediately. That got to be a good feeling for Joe Russo and them because, this was their first film.
This was their first one?
Thank God, yeah. This is their first film, yeah.
They didn't do, no, they didn't do anything before this. This was the first one.
Film, yeah.
This is why they got the keys to the kingdom after.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It stayed between 1 and 2 until April 30th. And then it stayed in the top 10 till May 22nd until it was knocked out of the top 10 by X-Men Days of Future Past.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. So obviously tomato meter gives it 90%, audience gives it 92%. Certified fresh. Martin Roberts from Fan the Fire says, with Chris Evans' charisma as ever in the lead and a good supporting cast, The Winter Soldier is a welcome addition to the Marvel's ever-expanding canon. That was November 7th, 2014, so 10 years ago. 5 stars JJ gives it in 2024, March 7th. This movie, in my opinion, is one of the best MCU movies during the phases 1 and 3 era. And then 5 stars, December 28th, 2021, which is 7 years later. Easily one of the top 5, if not top 7 of MCU ride. I don't know what that is. The story is compelling and gripping, and the score really brings a lot to the film while bringing Bucky back, but it's a very different, surprisingly good way, not cheesy at all. Introducing Falcon was a huge boost. A hero we can all relate to. Rewatch it is very rewarding and thrilling. What I liked about this is you do X amount in the box office with no superhero movie, but there's no stuff raising, It's not like Civil War. But prequel is Captain America: The First Avenger. Sequel, as we all know, Civil War. Would you, for future references, would you like to see Steve come back? If so, in what and how?
It's got to be some multiverse shit. Because, I mean, I prefer him to have his little happy ending with Peggy.
Yeah.
Even though we all just glossing over the fact that Peggy married one of his boys, one of the Howling Commandos, and this nigga went back in time and stole her.
Yeah.
Man.
After fucking her niece.
But
cold. Is he cold?
I got something in the facts, but that's not true. What you're saying?
How is it not true?
Show me the picture where the Howling Commander was in there. She said you helped me with my husband, and there's a picture on there. No, it's him. Her husband is him.
What?
Yeah, her husband is Steve Rogers. That's why you never seen a picture of nothing.
Her husband is him. When he goes back in time and changes things.
Yes, overall,
in this movie, her
husband
is one of the other, because he says that they even say that she married one of the Howling Commandos. Why would they say that she married?
He is a Howling Commando.
Why wouldn't they just say she married Captain America?
Because we couldn't in 2014 because we're setting up the end game.
But everyone would have known if she married Captain America. She would have told him.
Why we can't do that? And she had dementia.
The niece wouldn't have fucked him.
That is true.
She don't know. How would she know?
She wouldn't know her great uncle.
Listen,
but she knows her great aunt.
Is it not a couple? Nieces. Is a couple?
I want to hear how this
family friends.
Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this?
You know where I'm going.
I don't know.
You think that's your older niece? You come back, it's not. You know what's going on here. That's half niece.
You're a wild boy.
Half niece.
Nah.
And then all she did was kiss him. They didn't fuck the body.
Oh man.
This dude. All right. So if you said you wanted to see him come back, where?
I would like to see him come back like in a cameo and like some multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
Because the multiverse is still open, right? They still doing this.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind seeing him come back in a little cameo in another universe or something. Or maybe we get to see him old.
Yeah, but what
like
good
when
is
he
that?
went back to spin with her.
Yeah.
Maybe old man Cap still kicking ass. They put some little makeup on him, like how they did the black dude.
So why is he old and Bucky's not?
Because they kept freezing Bucky. Remember?
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
you get frozen. You get longer life.
In Civil War, they kept putting him back in those chambers.
Yeah,
like with the orange.
Yeah,
so they would sleep.
Is that why?
So that's why they were preventing them from. And they already aged slower than everybody else too. Yeah. Which they fucked up. He shouldn't have been as old as he was at the end of Endgame.
Right. Yeah, because he went back in.
But then again, no, because Peggy died when.
She died in 2014.
In 2014. And what year was Endgame?
2025 or 4.
So I guess that kind of makes sense then, that he was that age. I still think he should have been a little younger because they age slower with the serum.
Yeah.
But he outlived her by like another 10 plus years. And
I think she died in Civil War because the funeral was in Civil War, right?
Was it Civil War? What year was Civil War supposed to take place?
2016.
Yeah.
But because did her husband die from the Howling Commandos?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean, she never got with him because he went back in time.
Okay. That in Avengers, it doesn't change like that. They literally said that.
If he goes back in time and starts dating her, though, it would change.
They said it doesn't work that way. You just made a branch timeline.
It doesn't work that way in the sense of, like, they couldn't kill. if I stop them from meeting or stop them from dating, and now I'm dating her, then how? Like
because he's the baby daddy, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm my own grandpa.
There you go. But anyway, all right.
Okay, so about that, why didn't the TVA step in?
Why didn't the TVA?
Because they wanted it to happen. Remember, that's what the king said. He wanted it to happen, where they go back in time to defeat Thanos.
Yeah, but you could defeat Thanos, but don't bring your ass back as Captain America.
You're right, that's true.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
like,
you're
why
right.
didn't they step in?
Yeah.
During that time, if they're the timekeepers.
Well, I guess they wanted that to happen.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. They run over their feet.
If you dig too deep in anything, you don't find holes.
So. Of course, yes. So still on the Cap 1, 2, and 3. So Cap 1 does 370 million. Cap 2 does 714 million. Cap 3, anybody want to guess what it does?
$1 billion.
How'd y'all figure that out? Yeah, $1 billion. 1 point.
I did because it had everybody.
I was shocked. Yeah, but I was shocked that it did $1 billion.
Everybody was in there, and then
at that time, movies were starting to do that.
You're right. Yeah,
and then in the trailer, like you knew
they know. See, they didn't hold back.
People knew Black Panther was coming, so that brought a whole other audience.
You seen
then. You just had every other superhero. Yeah. Spider-Man was in it. Spider-Man had just came off a hot movie. So
wait, what? No, that was his first.
No, that was his first.
That's what did it. That's what got you to that building because they didn't hold back on that trailer. You said on the roof, you see a web come up. I'm like, oh shit, they really rebooted this shit. Because back then, this is a great time in 2014 because you didn't have the YouTubers that was. Oh, I heard on the set this and that. What?
Are you sure? Spider-Man Homecoming?
No, that came right after this because in the intro at Homecoming, he's like, I spent the summer with Cap. Yeah.
Because how did he get his suit then?
Tony found him and gave it to him.
That's what I'm saying. But how did he find him? Because I thought he gave him his suit in Homecoming.
Well, that was another suit they gave him in Homecoming. Or no, that was a second suit.
Are we sure?
I'm positive, because Homecoming was 2017.
Homecoming, that was why they named the title Homecoming.
Yeah.
It was their final Spider-Man movie. Like, finally we get a Spider-Man movie. So
he's coming back home. Called Homecoming because the nigga was going to Homecoming.
Well, that and he's coming back home.
Yeah. So that was, you're right.
Being introduced
July 7th, 2017.
Listen, I do a film podcast based off 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, 30 years. Now you're going to have people in TikTok comments. It was before. Like, we said that before. We said that. It was 94. Yeah, we said that.
How did he get the goddamn suit? Now I got to go back and watch this.
We literally told you. Tony gave. He found it. He said, I need you on my team. Here's the suit. And I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he wanted him.
I don't know why I felt like that.
I think he said he didn't want him to be running around in like some type of stocking mask.
Yeah, and he showed him video. This is you. That's not me.
Yeah, I remember that. But I thought that took place in Homecoming for some reason.
No. But Captain America 3 does.
That's my problem with Spider-Man movie because I'm like,
and you see what Sony's trying to do now. They talking about some. We need another MCU person. How many do y'all want? We gave you Tony. We gave you Samuel Jackson. We gave you Doctor Strange. What else do you need? Can you not do a movie by yourself?
What Sony movies have done anything proper?
I mean, the past Spider-Man.
Just one.
That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could do it by yourself. Like, you don't need MCU.
Minus the
no, what I'm saying is you don't need an MCU character. That's all I'm saying.
Minus the Spider-Man. What Sony movie that they have put out?
You talking about Sony far as like Marvel characters?
Yeah, independent like universe.
Yeah, I get that, but you have Spider-Man.
Sony
you don't
need to just let Marvel run the lead on all of the movies. They
do
because they've all been trash.
But you're never gonna get it though.
Morbius.
Y'all going to see
Trash.
I'm going to see it. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait. they fucked me over on Morbius. It was bad, and then this Madam Web shit.
Madam Web,
terrible.
The plot is good.
So
I'm here for the plot.
Yeah, I'm here for the plot. The plot.
Yes, the plot.
Yeah,
I've seen somebody say they just going to the Dune 2 cup with extra butter or something like that. No popcorn. I'm going to go see Madam Web.
Bro, the problem is Madam Web is not a bad movie until they start taking shit out. It's a Madam Web movie. You see what I'm saying? You can't get more out of Madam Web. It's not a Spider-Man movie.
But we didn't. Our intro to Madam Web was the basically cartoon.
Yeah, the old lady. Yeah.
So it's like, why do I need to see her put on a suit and have like some supers around her when the only thing that I know her from was being in Peter Parker's mind, like, and being, you know, like a call sign, like, hey, this is what's happening on the timeline, basically, of being Spider-Man and whatever. And then you allude, oh, his name's Peter. Like, no, fam.
They didn't allude to that. They took it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they alluded to, like, a name.
Well, because your boy Andrew, he didn't want to be part of it.
No?
No, that's why they took all the Peter references out.
But I just seen something that it's
so he didn't want to be a part of it? Why? Because he read the script and was
I guess so. What do you say?
Like, I read something to where it was like, they're both getting a movie. If
no. So no. If what? What are you saying?
Because I heard that what's his name, the old one.
So you talking about Sam Raimi?
The old
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. He said he's down for it.
Yeah.
And then Andrew, I read something that he's supposed to be like doing a couple shoots in a few movies or some shit.
Yeah.
But I got to double back.
So Sam Raimi says, yes, I could see one coming, like a Spider-Man 4. It don't matter what you can see coming. It don't matter what Toby can see. If Sony don't come out and say, hey, look, it's been confirmed. This is this or this and that. I'm not believing none of it.
They're going to give him the bag.
But think about it. You're going to give you the bag. Okay, so what if Spider-Man 4 comes out, does $1 billion? Tobey Maguire does it. What do you keep doing? You run 2 Spider-Mans at the same time? What? When does this end? That's what I'm saying.
They will do it until the money.
Nah. And I don't believe that either one of them need their own standalone movie anymore. If anything, they should just come back.
Well, y'all owe Andrew another movie. Y'all do owe him some
closure. But it just makes no sense. It does.
It makes sense to
have
put him
another Spider-Man.
Yeah. First of all,
when there's another Spider-Man, unless you're going to be bringing them in and out like.
But see, now you're using it as a cheat code. But no, so you said what has Sony did? Well, Venom 1 was $800 million. How much more you want?
Oh yeah, the Venom movie.
Yeah, this what made us think we can build a universe.
Yeah. But see, that's what I mean. So you could put like a Spider-Man in the Venom.
That's
movie.
what you should be doing.
Toby or Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
one of them.
That's what you do. Yeah, I don't know why they refuse to not do it. I don't understand. Yeah, what's the use of having? You literally have 4 Spider-Mans and won't put them in your Spider-Man adjacent films. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
But if you're not going, the only other Spider-Man that should have his own standalone movie, you need to bring Miles Morales, a live action.
And they just refuse not to. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh yeah, then you got the Into the Across the Universe. Them just do $1 billion.
Yeah.
How much more you want them to do? 5 movies?
Okay, then why are you putting out everything else like it's going to be knocking it out of the park? All these Spider-Man.
Bro, they just trying shit at this point. They just trying shit.
But it's like, fam. We see what you did with Venom, and you know what they did with Venom. They made Venom. Oh, he's
the.
Nice
but see, look,
guy,
that's when they did that and it became successful. They did that to everybody. Morbius, and goddamn Craven. Who else next?
And it's not supposed to be that.
No,
way.
It's not. No,
Craven's not supposed to be a good guy.
We've seen in Venom 2 what made me get like, oh snaps. Okay, when Eddie got snapped to
and got snapped right back.
Venom was like, oh, I like it, and he licked the TV, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we think
Spider-Man
Andrew,
about to get his shit off right
Andrew
now.
I'm mad at Marvel too, though. You can't put all the blame on Sony because, like with Morbius, if Blade is sitting here, if Marvel's sitting here developing Blade, and Sony's like, oh, we want to do a Morbius movie, why the fuck wouldn't you be like, you know what? Let us take the lead on this. And help you develop it so that we didn't get what that bullshit was that they dropped.
Or let's throw Blade in there.
Yeah.
But you know the thing about it, they don't want to help. That's what they probably see like, ooh, how many times you didn't see a coworker fucking up?
I think that's what it is. They don't want to help. I think they don't want to help.
Yeah.
So that I think they are hoping that these movies fail. So Sony's just like, let's just get rid of them and let them go. Let the rights go back to Marvel.
Yeah, but we're never going to give us Spider-Man.
But I don't think they're going to do that.
No, we don't give a damn. They don't have nothing else. They don't give a damn if they got to put me in that costume. It's going to be one in there, bro. They don't care. They're never giving them, and I don't blame them.
It's the #1 character from MCU.
You see, it made Civil War do $1 billion. His movies then did $1 billion. So, MVP of this film,
Bucky.
Wow.
Oh, Bucky. He was whooping ass. He was fucking people up.
Oh, yeah.
But if not him, I'm going to say my boy Samuel.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad. The chemistry between him and Pierce was fire.
It's a lot of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's a group effort, bro.
I give it to Frank Grillo.
Nobody came didn't deliver. Everybody got on screen. You had to pay attention to. Yeah.
Matter of fact,
everybody put up a Pro Bowl season
except Peggy.
I really didn't like.
Except who?
Peggy.
Oh,
well, what?
I really didn't like Black Widow in this film.
Oh my god!
What? This was one of her best performances
ever.
Because she's pretty dry.
Hope something else ain't dry.
I doubt it is.
Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, I really enjoyed the film. One of my favorite scenes was when after the elevator scene or whatever, and they had to go back and look for his ass or whatever at the mall. And you seen the bruises and everything on their face.
Yeah.
The attention to detail. I hate when some of them
got y'all asses.
Even video games.
And then you see them the next scene and it's like nothing on them.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
But they all had the bruises everywhere. I was like, okay.
And still looking for them. Man, I'm going home for the day.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm going home, bro. Matter of fact, I quit.
Well, first of all, why are they sending regular people after this man?
Well, they didn't think Grillo was regular. This is your job. You had a security or whatever he was.
But they know
you gotta go get the motherfucker.
He's a superhero.
They don't care.
He's an actual superhero. He's not like Black Widow or Hawkeye. Like he's a superhuman.
Yeah, you don't care. We pay you X amount. Go get him. That's why they sent 20 motherfuckers in there.
You watch this man jump out of an airplane with no parachute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that's why when they told me to go get him, I said, all right.
I'm like, nah,
you would have seen me walking out the door. Hey, where you going? Calm already
Here
out.
Goes my resignation.
Right, there you go. Who? Yeah, okay.
Oh, man. It's between that and when old boy was like, Captain America is just a shield. I thought he was more than just a shield.
And he put that shit down and threw hands. Yeah,
took off his fire. I'm like,
against UFC fighter. Yep, backtrack.
GSP.
He was
the villain in the show
Captain
too.
America.
The first episode.
Mm-hmm. And when he got up after he knocked his ass out, he dropped a bomb on their ass.
Yeah.
All right, let me get him out of here.
For me, MVP is, man, you can just throw all of them up, and it really don't. I wouldn't argue the fact because I can understand from what angle you saying, except Atwell ass.
Oh yeah.
And then very important to me, what I think who this film is important to. One, I'm gonna say the MCU is very important to, because when you look at it, the MCU is at its point where it was at now. Because you got to think about it. 2013, you had Iron Man 3, you had Thor: The Dark World, and then after this, you had Age of Ultron, which was This was like, oh shit, okay, we didn't expect this. This is actually good. I've seen this shit twice in theaters.
I think people they wanted the first Captain America to be like so dope.
Yeah.
That it was just like, all right, well, let me see what this one's about.
Yeah.
And,
I think the fact that the first Captain America was so bad is the reason this didn't do $1 billion.
But it was not
because I didn't go see this shit in theaters.
Oh, you didn't?
No, because I was like, the last one was trash. Yeah. Like they made him so much of a good boy. And it's like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I feel you.
So when I saw this shit on probably Redbox, I was like, what the fuck? I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah.
I like the first Captain America.
Yeah, when you go back and look, it's not that bad.
Going back,
that's what I'm saying. It's not that bad.
Not as bad as I thought, but it is still a little cheesy.
Yeah,
and it's drawn out.
But it's a layup. We're just getting started. Just be patient. Yeah. But for me, very important. I think it's very important to the Russo brothers.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I think it's more important than anybody at this point.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely made their careers.
Yeah. What about you guys? You think probably Falcon?
No, it's got to be Russo.
I mean, you think Falcon?
Falcon.
This is important.
If it's not the Russo brothers, then the most important person after that is Anthony Mackie.
Okay, this don't even put a dent in Samuel Jackson's career.
Not at all.
No, yeah.
Well, you could take the entire MCU away from Samuel Jackson.
The entire
and
MCU.
He's still a Hall of Fame.
Jesus Christ.
You can.
Keep it real. I thought.
I'm not saying that he hasn't put up
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's to the point where it's like it's hard to believe anybody else being Nick Fury.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is his career was already huge. It's like if you put Denzel in a bunch of MCU movies.
Yeah, you're right.
His career was already there.
Yeah, solidified. Yeah.
Like Chris Evans needed the MCU.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie needed the MCU.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. needed the MCU.
Yeah, I see.
But Samuel Jackson, this was just this was icing on the cake for him.
Okay, well then if
this was dessert.
Okay, so Mace Windu. Now give me some other 4
that he's done.
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction. Okay,
that's number 1.
Yeah.
Don't name another QT movie.
Let's
get hard.
Okay, so take away Quentin. I mean, those are the movies that made him.
Negotiator was cold.
I was just about to say Negotiator.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of his. As far as his acting wise goes. What else? What the hell? Samuel, he's got so many. I mean, even recently, the first, not the one with his wife, the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, you liked that?
That shit was hilarious. The first one.
SWAT, what do you think about him in SWAT?
SWAT was dope. Man,
Snakes on the plane?
No, we're not doing Snakes. You know what? Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty corny.
Yeah. But who you thought was important to?
Probably Bucky.
Really? Sebastian Stan? That's not bad.
Sebastian.
They put him on the map.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
And the nigga had 2 lines in the film. He said, "Oh, this about to be easy." He probably looked at that script. Oh, this easy.
It was he did all his talking with his hands.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, he did.
Man, The Incredibles.
Frozone. Yeah, no, that's killer.
It was important to him.
Yeah. Anybody has any irrelevancy for me? I could did without the Peggy scene.
I feel like you needed the Peggy scene.
They did her best to keep her in this trilogy. And then she actually passes away in Civil War. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm going through a battle. I ain't going to no funeral.
Important to him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like, you're right. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not who he did it for, but I mean,
I know
he fell in love.
What was it? Flashbacks.
She was the only one that believed in him. Actually, him and her and Howard.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and Bucky.
Did he?
Bucky,
or you was just my little buddy hanging around. Yeah.
That's why he even said it like that's my boy. Like
he
me
did.
And him would do this back in Brooklyn or whatever, and like. Okay, so no wonder that's why you looked at Tony and you was like, "Nah, this my man's. I got PTSD too, Brooklyn, so you already know what it is." That nigga
said, "This BK, fuck what you talking about. This ain't Manhattan." Man. Yeah, and just rank them. Just give me your top 3 top Cap appearances in the MCU. Don't have to be 1, 2, and 3 Cap.
Top Captain America appearances.
Civil War for like that's my.
But what performance? The fighting?
The hand-in-hand combat.
Oh, you mean like specific scenes? No.
Just appearances. Like for me, as Endgame, I can tell you this. No, Infinity War when they was fighting under the bridge when they went to go protect Vision and
then
Scarlet Witch, and he catches the thing or he throws it and it comes back. And it's like doom, 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 and he's like in his dark shit, like fuck S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever. Mm-hmm. That one. So it's Infinity War, and then of course Endgame where he catches the shit.
Thor's hammer.
So I say probably my appearance is Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and Endgame.
Yeah, I'm going Endgame.
Yeah. But why? For the hammer.
For the hammer scene when he was fighting Thanos, and it was just basically the one-on-one after Thor got incapacitated.
Oh, and he strapped that shit on.
He didn't give up.
You're right.
He was like, I'm gonna die out here. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna die for Peggy. I want to go anyway.
Then I'm gonna have to say Civil War. That fight scene at the end with the 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Tony and Bucky.
Yeah.
And then this, and it's because of that boat scene. And the nigga jumped out and he climbed up. Yeah, he jumped out with no parachute. Then he climbed up the anchor and shit and started just started. Yeah. First of all, I thought he doesn't kill people. He killed all of those people on that boat.
Yeah, I guess like he's
a super soldier. So he was hitting the way
he's not Batman,
throwing them with that shield. That's killing them. And then the way he was kicking people in the head. Like. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I wasn't, I'm playing dead.
He kicked. I mean, and then he kicked a few of them off the boat.
Yeah.
I guess you could say he knocking them hell out. He got that night quill punch.
Dog, you're dying. No, you're dying, bro. Yeah, you're dying.
Then how did they make it off the elevator? Because
I would have played.
I don't think he was hitting them as hard.
I'm not sure.
But some of them dudes on that boat, he kicked them like 15 feet, and then they hit the metal railing. I'm like, they're dead.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you're right. They didn't want you to show that part.
So, for me, like I said, Civil War.
Yeah.
The fight between all three of them.
Yeah.
Then this one, the elevator scene.
Yeah.
I really love that one. Cool. And then it has to be Endgame.
Endgame, what part?
What the fuck? Probably the like the strap up part and everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's like where.
Does anybody want to get off?
Yeah. Before we get started. Just to let you know that I know what's going on.
I'm about to say that next time I'm in a crowded elevator.
Oh, if they know, they know. They gonna get off. Let me off.
Does anybody want to get off?
Yeah, you're right.
I think like each scene like that kind of just showcases you like who Captain America really was.
Yeah.
You know, like especially like in Endgame, him strapping up is like, okay, well, I'm used to him always never giving up.
Yeah.
He's always going at the enemy and everything like that. So
that's so like, true.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
How could you not like that scene?
What scene?
That in Endgame. Like, how could you not like that
scene?
Yeah. I don't think anybody has anything bad to say about that scene.
No. Nobody should. The end notes I got is, who gave the orders for us to try to jump a super soldier? I would have left, bruh. You know damn well you can't beat this dude.
I mean, like, you do it. You do it.
I'd say, okay.
You come and help?
Yeah, it would have said access denied for old boy. What is his last name? Grillo? No, what is his last name?
I forget.
Too. Rimlow, yeah. It said denied access to Rimlow or whatever. I've been gone, bro. What the fuck? Or I'm coming in there with a chopper. They had the pistols,
so
man.
This is when I thought one of them had the super soldier serum or something like that.
No. In Civil War opens up with crossbones.
Yeah, so that's why I thought I was like, oh, did one of them take the serum or were they playing around? Because
which I thought in like the comics and shit, Crossbones has the super soldier serum.
Yeah. When he said, of course, before we get started, I would have aborted mission because he knows it's no longer a surprise attack. We got to get the fuck out of this elevator quickly.
Yeah, of course.
I would have said, get started with what, Cap?
Everybody's sweating in here. Damn, you hot? No, it's kind of cool in here.
Then y'all just keep getting on at random floors? Okay, what's going on here?
We got like 10 people on the elevator. You know damn well.
What does the max capacity say?
Is not getting on the elevator.
Right.
Nope.
Maxie gonna have 5. Everybody else gonna be like, oh, I'll wait for the next one.
Right, exactly.
Oh, y'all get on?
Yeah.
After I just dissed your man's upstairs? All right.
Yeah, I know what time it is. Scarlett Jost, real life is really fine, bro.
Yeah.
As you know, she married to Colin or whatever.
I just found that out.
When she was on SNL?
Maybe, like 2-3 weeks ago.
Damn. Yeah,
my boy really
somehow, some way.
He really.
That's why I be trying to get to SNL. I'm trying to be a writer. This is what this gets me. Goddamn,
crazy. He really dating out of his league.
How?
He's popular and he's funny.
He's funny. Oh, you think he's funny, huh? Okay. All right. Well, shout out to him. Why do women always put their feet on the dash? Have you ever had that happen? And the Cap was get your feet off the dash. Don't you know if we get crashed, that's it for you, little baby. Your feet is gone.
Instagram videos of women in car crashes that have their feet on the dash and that airbag destroy their shit. Yeah. Bend their shit back like
that's what happened.
Bone be sticking out.
Death Proof. Ooh. If y'all remember that.
Yeah, I remember Death Proof.
A double feature film, basically.
Yeah.
where what's his name? The dude that played Ego.
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Yeah, Russell. When he was in the car and she had her feet on the dash, and his tires when he ran up on the car or whatever in his car.
Kurt Russell.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, my bad, man. Kurt.
I said A. No, I said A.
Russell. And his back tire, basically just like rammed up her leg, and everything just like fell apart. That was a dope.
I don't remember that scene. I gotta go back and watch that movie.
I like that.
Man, then why did Pierce have to really kill the maid? God damn, she don't speak English.
She don't even know what she saw. She don't know who that dude is.
Yeah.
If one is dark.
Yeah.
She just walk in, she see you talking to somebody.
She just wanted her phone. Damn.
I wish she would have called me.
How? No, knocked. He said knocked. You should have knocked. Yeah.
Knocked where?
She probably didn't leave out the house yet. She probably opened it. I was like, oh shit.
Knock on the
Hey.
I don't ever do that, sir. Like, what are you talking about?
She's like, sir, I'm just trying to get myself. God damn it, I wish you would have knocked.
But she probably got murked because she seen that red star and it's like, bro, you're American. What are you doing?
She just happy to be in the country. She don't know what the hell that means.
Exactly.
But you know you ain't supposed to be talking to no red star.
Yeah.
And you American.
Yeah.
And we in like deep cover and you ain't got the lights on.
Yeah,
like,
you right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. This film was killing a lot of this is probably the most bodies I've seen in MCU. Falcon got out the Air Force. Ain't no way they let him keep those wings.
Ain't no way. No, he said he had to go pick him up.
Oh, he did say that. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So he had to go pick him up.
And you didn't turn him back in, huh? You doing whatever you want to do.
You do what you want. He had special orders from Captain America.
Oh, you're right, huh?
He's a captain.
Man, that nigga was the #1 public enemy at that time.
Oh,
Captain who?
That's true.
And then when President Ellis tells Atwell, Hell Hydra, first time I watched that, I said, oh shit, Hydra's still around. Back in 2014, I was like, damn, that was the biggest eye opener at that point. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I was mad they got rid of Red Skull so fast.
So fast.
Because I'm like, that's literally his biggest fucking rival. You killed him off the first movie.
I mean, but they did what they did because it led up to the trilogy just went like this.
Yeah.
But I know Sebastian Stan got some easy money with that. No lines at all, just hand movements. And probably when he had that mask on, it probably was a stunt devil.
Probably.
So good one for him. And I just noticed this time watching, Sharon Carter joined the CIA. That's why she was probably the power broker and with Val in the Captain and Winter Soldier show.
Yeah. Because keep it real, I thought I was like, when was Secret Wars? Where does that fit in at? But then I was like, oh yeah, it has to be after. Because you know when he goes back to the locker and he's like, Nick Fury died and he sets everything on fire. Yeah. Didn't he do that same thing? Opening up Invasion.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. He faked his death or went to the grave or some shit.
Like the locker, right?
Yeah, the locker. Yeah, you're right. He did go to the locker.
Oh yeah.
Where does this?
No, it wasn't a locker, and
it was
it was a crypt.
Yes, there you go. Okay. Yeah. This fits after this. Like Invasion is probably like 2024 or 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Then for better or worse, I just posed a question. Phil Coulson, in my opinion, deserves to be in this film because this was a S.H.I.E.L.D. ass movie. It also marked low-key the end of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this quote-unquote MCU.
It's true.
Yeah.
Where was Hawkeye?
So he was supposed to be in the movie, but they took some scenes out talking about it didn't fit with the criteria. But whatever. But Hawkeye should have been in it too.
Yeah.
And then since everything is great about the movie and it's a masterpiece, whatever, give me one thing bad about the film.
Ooh, one thing bad?
I'll say Scarlett Johansson's acting.
Oh, this dude. It's Women's Month, bro. Come on.
That was bad.
Damn. What was bad about her acting, her lines? What?
I think the lines when she pulled up in the Corvette.
How's it going? So either you want to fuck me or not. Man. Like you throwing other bitches on me. Do you want me or not?
I can't think of anything.
Really?
No.
The like fake chemistry that she showed with Cap.
Yeah, like trying to be my friend, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what about that nurse?
But that's what she does. You got to think that's her whole job as a spy.
Yeah, but we on the same team. What are you trying to do
on the
to me?
same team, but she's still just using him to get to what she needs to do.
Oh, what does she need to do?
I don't know. Whatever her objective is.
You want to have a threesome or not? What's going on?
She needs to make him trust her.
Oh, okay.
So that when they on missions and she got her own side mission, he ain't paying attention.
Yeah, but for me to trust you, you know what you got to give me. That's how we build trust.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of nothing bad to say about
like
this
I said, I mean, I think somehow, some way we could have take away the Peggy or diminish it. I think Hawkeye and Phil definitely deserve to be in this film.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then freezer moments, there's a lot of them, or a couple of them for me. When they asked, was he wearing a parachute? And Crossbones replied, no, he wasn't. Mm-hmm. Then when he put the shield down and took the helmet off and threw hands, when I knew this film was gonna be good when I seen this. I was like, oh, this is gonna be different from the last.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because he would have been like, no, I'm not putting my shield down. We're gonna fight. Yeah.
And his suit. As soon as I saw his suit, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, they not doing that cheesy shit. He don't got them bright red boots on or none of that. So
yeah. And then we already know the elevator scene was cold. At the end when Black Widow says, when you wanna arrest me, you know where to find me. And she just dips.
Yep.
That was cold. You didn't feel nothing with that?
Nah.
Damn. All right. In 2004, leaving the theater after seeing the post-credit, what was your theory? Did you have any theories? Did you know who those people were?
Remember, I didn't see it in theaters.
Oh, yeah. Did you watch the post-credit at home? Probably not. Huh?
Yeah, I watched the post-credit.
Oh, okay. Did you have any theories?
I don't remember what I was thinking.
Yeah, because back then, like honestly. I said, YouTube wasn't a big thing like that, so you couldn't run to YouTube. Hey, what was this? What about you?
I didn't really have any theories. God damn, man. I'll be right back.
This dude.
That messed up.
But yeah, I think I knew who Quicksilver was, the way he was running.
Yeah.
I think I knew Scarlet Witch from the X-Men cartoon. But I was like, I think I did ask, like, how did they get the rights when 2014 Fox had the rights to them?
Yeah.
So there was a slippery slope there, but I was like, oh, that's cool at the end.
They didn't call them Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, though.
You're right. They called
them Wanda and...
Yes, and
they
Pedro,
called them the twins.
Yes,
the twins.
Wanda
and Maxim, though.
Yeah, the Maximum twins. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
so I knew who they were.
Yeah.
I didn't know how they were going to tie in, though.
And then any funny moments in here?
Funny?
Yeah, right. It wasn't. It was little shit, but like nothing. I was like dying up, cracking, laughing about.
Yeah, nothing I was dying about. I liked when Samuel Jackson looked at the cop and was like, "You want to see my lease paperwork?"
Yeah, you want to see my
I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I mean, the getting off. You know, before we get started, does anybody want to get off?
Yeah,
that shit tickled me. Like he knew I'm about to just whoop y'all ass.
Whoop all y'all asses.
Let's see. I can't think of anything else.
Then also another cold moment was Samuel Jackson with that scene with the car when they like was attacking him, and he like the car turned into like a goddamn weapon. That shit was cold.
Yeah, that was cold as well.
Waiting to charge.
Yeah,
waiting to charge.
I thought it was funny when he was like. When the car was telling him all the things that was broken, and then he was like, "Damn, does anything work or whatever?" And the car was like, "The AC is fully functioning."
Yeah, and I think he said, "You think so?" or some shit like that. You think? But anyway, did you have any theories for the post credit? Did you see this film in theaters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really necessarily remember.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. And then trivias, or let me see. Before we get into trivia, do I have anything else? Nope. Okay. All right. So trivias. Anthony Mackie appearance in the film fulfills his dream of playing a Marvel comic book character. He wrote a series of emails to plead to Marvel wanting to play any comic book character that would appear on the film, though the studio reportedly replied to him they will respond in due time. Mackie's emails caught the attention of producer Kevin Feige, who subsequently offered him the role of Sam Wilson, aka Falcon.
Maybe I should send him an email.
You should.
Yeah.
You gotta do that shit every day though. Unlike other films in the Marvel or the MCU, The movie minimized the use of visual effects as much as possible. Anthony Mackie elaborated. The Russos, what they did that was so great, was they wanted to stay in with live action, which is a dying art form. If they could build it, they could build it. If we could do it, we did it. They wanted to do as much CGI as possible. That's why the movie looks so great. That's another reason why everything was practical and they saved a lot of money. At around 15 minutes. 170? Yeah, 177. And they made,
save money.
Bruh, do you know how much movies after Endgame is?
Man.
At around 15 minutes, Nick Fury relates his story to his grandfather being an elevator operator. In real life, Samuel Jackson's grandfather was an elevator operator.
Wasn't Nick Fury basically like off him?
Yeah.
I forgot something like that.
Well, no. So the comic book one was, yeah. So when they redid it, when they redo shit, they made Nick Fury black based off Samuel Jackson, but the original was white, yeah. Kevin Feige selected Joe Russo and Anthony Russo to direct the film on the basis of their 2 back-to-back episodes of Community that they've directed. With Feige was impressed season 2, episode 23, as Fistful of Paintballs, and season 2, episode 24 for a few paintballs more.
They got this off
a TV show.
Community.
You never know who's
Not
watching.
even a TV show that's in the same type of genre.
Nope.
Or even has action.
Yep.
This is a comedy TV. That's crazy.
They probably got that phone call. Who? You want me to do what?
That's dope.
All right, hurry up and sign this contract before you change your mind.
Before you change your mind, because this is crazy. Oh,
yeah, you never know who's watching.
That's like going to Dunkin' Donuts. Are you the fucking GM of, I don't know, Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse?
Yeah.
And you go to Dunkin' Donuts and see it in the back frying donuts, and you like, about to make him my head chef.
Hey. Hey. It is what it is.
Oh,
I hope something happens like
donuts.
that with me. I hope somebody see
wild.
this. And now I'm directing goddamn Echo season 2.
Oh, man.
Don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm trying to talk to her. I need you to. You know? Oh shit. When Steve goes to visit Peggy at old age, if you look at the photos behind her, there are plenty of photos of her or with her children, but no photos of the husband. This is likely due to the Avengers Endgame 2019. Steve goes back in time to live his life with Peggy. And if he had been captured in any photos, it would have been an altered timeline as his future self would see them and when he went to go visit Peggy at old age.
Do you think they had that planned out back then? The Russo brothers, they didn't even have the keys
but they're
yet.
talking to Kevin. Kevin got this shit 7 years ahead.
Okay. All right. So I know what I would want from Chris Evans. I would want Chris Evans to meet the black Captain America first.
That might be dope.
I think that would be pretty fire. Seeing them go back on.
Of course, they tested the serum on a nigga first.
But then
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Let's see what happens.
But didn't let him out the cage. Only do a certain mission.
Yeah.
Get back in there.
Or to see him and Luke Cage like back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I would take like a spinoff movie from Chris Evans with that Captain America.
Yeah.
I would take a movie from that.
Yeah. But then also you got to throw Wolverine in there because they was in the war together.
Wolverine was one of the Howling Commandos, wasn't he?
That's the one Peggy was with. That's why they didn't show no pictures. The only Captain America film in the trilogy of the MCU films where the main villain is killed off.
What?
That's
They said this is the only film in the MCU.
The only film, it says the only Captain America film in the trilogy where the main villain is killed off.
Red Skull died in the first one.
No, he wasn't in game.
He died, and now he's a ghost there, though.
Oh, he's a ghost.
He can't leave. He's a ghost.
He's still living then. I don't get what they're saying. I don't get what they're saying. Because Crossbones comes in the next one. If you're counting him as the main. Oh,
no, he
Pierce.
wasn't the main villain.
So I guess
the main
they killed
villain
Pierce.
was Pierce. Yeah.
Oh, so I guess they killed Pierce then. I guess.
Yeah.
So who's the villain in Civil War? Iron Man. Oh no, it's Baron Zemo. That's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zemo's the villain, and he didn't die.
Yeah. According to producer Kevin Feige, every MCU Phase 2 movie has a homage to Star Wars in the form of a character losing an arm. Iron Man 3, Aldrich Killian loses his arm in a battle with Tony. In Thor: The Dark World, Loki cuts off Thor's arm at one of those planets I can't pronounce. Captain America.
Loki cuts off Thor's arm?
That's what it says. On one of those planets.
When does Thor lose his arm? I don't see. He still has both his arms.
Yeah, I don't know. Just Google the scene. I don't know. In Captain America: The Winter Soldier 2014, Bucky lost his arm during the fall from the train. In Guardians of the Galaxy 2014, Gamora cuts off Groot's arm during the Groot initial scuffle on Xandar. And the last one I got is just a quote from Chris Evans that he said recently. I don't know if y'all seen the quote. It says, "In my personal favorite Marvel movie I've been a part of, and it's not just one of the movies I'm in, but the experience. But for the first film, I was so nervous. You're stepping into what Marvel's expecting out of it. As a result, you're playing defense. You're playing not to lose when your Winter Soldier comes around. We're all kind of playing to win. It was the first film for the Russos. There was a lot to prove. Make your mark. Taking more risks. The character felt more fleshed out. It was really an exciting time, and I think they nailed it. So for me, it was one of the most satisfying experiences in my Marvel run."
I can see that.
Yeah. And all in all, any final words for this film?
This is where Captain America was really in his bag.
Yeah, this is where he was born. Yeah, definitely where he was born. I think everybody was in their bag.
This is the Cap I expected to see.
Obviously, except for your girl, Scarlett Johansson, apparently by him. All right, so what we got next week is a whole bunch of trash too. Damn. This is for the week of April 9th through the 15th. 74, you got Our Time, which is also known as Death of Her Innocence. That's where I'm leaving it at. Thomasine and Brushwood. It's a Western from 1974. Love and Molly is a American drama film from 1974. 84, we have, one of the movies you thought was the last. 84, you have Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Hey.
And then 84, you also have Iceman, which is a science fiction drama film with nobody we know. Danny Glover's in it. Kid Co. is an American comedy film starring nobody we know. Swing Shift is a 1984 American romantic drama with Kurt Russell, Ed Harris. It was a box office bomb, grossing $6.6 million against a $15 million budget. 94, we got Naked in New York. Anybody ever seen it? With Eric Stoltz, Ralph Macchio from
Karate Kid.
Yeah, that's him, and Whoopi Goldberg. Serial Mom. It is a
Serial Mom sounds familiar.
It says Matthew Lillard's in it. It's about
from what year?
1994.
Matthew Lillard? Was that him?
Yeah, Ricky Lake is in it too.
Oh wow.
Right. And then Cops and Robertson is a 1994 American crime comedy film with Chevy Chase. And that's really it.
I remember Serial Mom.
Surviving the Game is a 1994 adventure action event. What?
Is that the one with Ice-T?
Yeah, Ice-T's in it. Yep.
Oh, I like that movie.
And again, Charles S. Dunnington.
Dutton.
God damn. White Fang is a myth of the White Wolf. Is a 1994 Disney movie. It's a sequel to White Fang, which is 1991. Then 04, you got Ella Enchanted. It's with
my girl.
Yeah, your girl.
Anne Hathaway.
What is Anne Hathaway? When I looked it up, I was like, ain't she too old for this shit?
Didn't she like?
She was only like 22 at the time.
Something like that. Is that the one where she was in a fairy tale and then she went to New York or something like
Sound
that?
like it, yeah.
It
I've never seen the movie.
Loosely based, yeah, me either. Yeah, but Anne Hathaway's in this about a fairy tale, like you said, satire fairy tale.
Yeah, that was okay.
04, you got The Alamo, which is
about the Alamo.
Yeah, you go. Basically, yeah, it is. The Girl Next Door, y'all seen that shit?
No,
I fuck with the girl.
Oh, is that the porn?
Yeah, I fuck with that one.
That movie was funny.
Yeah, I know. I fuck with that one. And then you got The Whole 10 Yards with everybody in it. Bruce Willis, Matthew Perry.
Oh, Yeah, where he's a hitman for the mob.
Yeah,
that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, and then 2014 got Draft Day.
I like that.
Yeah, movie. I like the Draft Day too. Then you got Oculus. You was just talking about Oculus. The
horror movie.
Yeah, the horror movie. Yeah.
Okay, it's not it's some decent movies
cool
in there.
Shit,
it's nothing to rave about.
No, it's not.
But I'm not gonna be mad watching a few of those.
Nigga about to be mad watching Serial Mom.
Serial Mom was funny.
Okay, what's the first one I said? They gonna be mad watching goddamn. What is the one I said first?
In '84.
Yeah, Our Time and shit. Yeah, Love and Molly and shit. But anyway,
that better not win.
What you think? What you want to win?
To win, it's probably between Draft Day and what was the one?
Oculus, Friday the 13th, final chapter.
No, that would be cool, but no, it was from 2014.
The whole 10 yards.
The whole 10 yards. Between the whole 10 yards and Draft Day.
The Girl Next Door.
Girl Next Door could win too.
Yeah. What about you?
I wouldn't mind us reviewing Enchanted. I think that'd be.
Oh, this nigga.
Ella Enchanted. Oh Lord. I'm always down to look at Anne Hathaway.
So.
Or
and watch when you watch it. She was irrelevant in this. Just admire the fineness. But you said, or what?
Probably Jason.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I'm always down for a Friday the 13th movie. Good, corny.
I hope this is better than number 7, whatever we watched last time.
I don't think it is.
Oh God, that one was terrible.
Really, only like 2 and 3 were good. Yeah, the rest of them were very corny.
Yeah, I feel you.
They anyway, for the money.
One last final trivia in here. Entertainment purposes only. In my second run in the theater watching Winter Soldier, I may not did some things. Anyway, I remember what theater it was. It was the one on Sahara that don't exist no more.
Oh man.
Yeah, the one you thought you tried to take your family to. The one on Sahara and goddamn Fort Apache. You went there and you said it was gone.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they had ever released those tapes, because they claim they got videos in there.
No, really?
They claim. I see on TikTok. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But that was Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That was our first MCU movie, which is crazy because we had the chance to do Iron Man 3 and Thor 2. But it got voted out. We said what was real about Captain America and the Winter Soldier, starring Chris Evans. I am Dom Cruise.
It's your boy Keith.
What was the story?
Didn't I say the story?
You said you did some things.
Yeah, I said the story without saying the story.
Oh, it was always. But thanks for watching, tuning in. Make sure you guys like.
Yeah, subscribe. Please like, subscribe. That's another thing, bro. We're pushing for 250.
We do not say that at all. So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't, because I'm not a YouTuber. But please like, subscribe. We're pushing. We're at 167 subscribers. We're pushing for 250. If we can get to 250, I am willing to give y'all movie tickets for $250 up to. No, like it's gonna be multiple people. That is getting it. Yeah.
I thought you were sitting on that extravaganza.
Oh, brother, extravaganza to the west side. I'll be real nice. Send you to the luxury theater. Get your luxury seats and all that. Yeah,
wherever you at, AMC theaters, holla at me.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
trying to get a deal.
Man, that would be fire if I could get it. Just pay for my subscription. I ain't gotta pay for that shit no more. Yeah, but we are done. We are out.